Okay, and then walks left. Right, so welcome everyone. We are here for the first round of Journeyman League Season 5. Yeah, it's basically last season. It was the calendar was basically the first half of SCL and CL season. Now it's the second half of CL season, and now we are starting here with Central Park. As you might know, it's one of the most famous parks around the world in New York. And so yeah, now we are racing here in round one, and yeah, they're sending some changes here, mostly because some drivers have left this league, mostly because of basically being promoted. That's basically the case with Vlad 01 and also Kiato, who became the champion of the drivers title. Right now we see Tomatoes setting pole position, lap of 30.48. Cesar is 9 tenths behind, he's almost a second behind. It's a really huge difference, although this was only the first lap, and for some reason Mr. Krank hasn't set any laps for now. It's kind of weird to see, but yeah, right now it's Tomatoes leading the way in this qualifying. There's now they are finishing the second lap. Let's see now what will Tomatoes do, and he does not improve, but his lap is pretty close for a second for his best lap, and also could have been pole position as well. As right now we see Game on Booze now wrapping up the second place with the 30.95. It's Parts for Tomatoes is the only one getting that sub 31 lap. So we can certainly see a big difference here. As right now I see Crank, he made a 55-second lap. Really don't have no idea what the hell happened to him there, but yeah, seems like, oh, he made another lap now. He improved to a P7, now he says hard. I don't know what happened, he just crashed into the wall right at the end. He gets only third. So it's Tomatoes gonna start for pole position. Alright, so Tomatoes gets pole position with a lap of 30.45, then Game on Goose starting alongside, then it's the Zen Endless Kinetics drivers Cesar and Carino, and then Emma Box starting from P5 on his own team. Then we see Hyper Mustang starting from P6 ahead of Stefano, and Edvardito starting from P8. Then we got Mr. Crank and Joe Porsche closing the top 10. And then on the back of the grid, it's Masca Rivas and Lal Z starting right there at the back. Let's see how well these drivers do in the race. It's believe, yeah, 23 laps. It's almost 50% of the SL distance. And yeah, it's a new season. We are starting with a quite complicated track. It's also a very slow track. Corners are very close to each other, and tire wear does make a difference here. So we will see how these drivers do. We see now they are already on the grid, ready for the race, as we are going to have a dry start with Tomatoes starting from the lead, and we are racing in Journeyman League, and oh my god, what the hell is this? Oh yeah, and the race. You got a really slow start, everyone seems to be stuck on the grid. So please gonna work now, and alright, so we are racing in Journeyman League. It's Tomato starting from the inside, as we see already. Cesar trying to go into the lead as Game on Boost lose some positions already. And so it's Tomatoes who managed to keep the lead now. Cesar thinks second, trying to get into that first place. And then we see Hyper Mustang already up into third place. But now there he goes, Cesar. Maybe a move on the outside. He's gonna get inside again into that double airpin. Now we see Tomatoes right behind. Maybe a move on the inside. But there he goes. Tomatoes retakes the lead on those mediums. But now we see Cesar, Hyper Mustang, and also Game on Goose now down in P4. As we see now Cesar leading the way, now Tomatoes trying to go for the inside into turn one, and there he goes, he takes the lead once again. Now Cesar's gonna touch the grass, Hyper tries to go for the move on the outside, which is now the inside on the next corner. Oh my god, they took each other out now. That's a big crash, as we see now Game on who's up into third, now taking second place. It's really nice, as we see now, oh my god, yeah, Cesar just going completely wide there. Now he's just losing positions. He was up to the lead at some points, but now he's down 85. We see now Carino appearing out of nowhere now, happy to third place. In the meantime, it's Tomatoes leading the way with quite comfortable gap already. Lap 3 is already 2.5 seconds ahead. That's a really good gap as we see. Also, Game Goose looking to be comfortable in second as well, as now we see Cesar and Mustang going side by side with each other once again. Now into the upper airpin. Oh my god, that's looks a bit like Rocket there, but they survived somehow. And now we see also Emma Box right behind. He gets, I believe, pushed there maybe by leg or something, as we see now Carino right behind. Maybe a move on the outside, but Emma Box does not keep the space there. But yeah, now we see Cesar and Mustang. They are both starting with the softs. Actually, most drivers starting with the softs. We see Gammon Goose with the big mistake there, but no one cannot pass him. But let's see now Cesar maybe a move on each side. Who's defending? Oh my god, that's a really huge crash there, but yeah, they kind of survive, and now Gammon Goose to keep in the second place. And oh my god, that's a really chaotic start. We see Emma Box just completely failing that corner, just going too much to the grass on inside. And now we see Carino. Oh my god, he goes into the grass on the final chicane. Yes, we see Hyper Mustang now going too deep into the grass in turn one, and he's gonna fall behind now Cesar. Although Cesar messes up the next corner, so he's gonna catch him back. So let's see now Hyper Mustang Cesar with the big mistake. Hyper Mustang tries the overtake. Oh my god, they're not really going that nice with each other. And we see Cesar trying to block Kenny's Hyper Mustang trying to do the same thing, and yeah, not the best driving there, I would say. They're very likely gonna get the warning for that. I'll just say when you're ending an hairpin and you make a mistake, you cannot go to the other side of the track to block someone. That's really quite dirty. As we see now, Cesar going too deep into the grass. Emma Box is gonna pass him on the outside, and he takes P4 with that. So yeah, now we see Hyper Mustang and Game On Goose now battling for second place as Tomatoes is running away now with the lead of almost 6 seconds. Actually, yeah, 6.5 seconds. That's the lead of that Tomatoes has built already, just with everyone else battling and enjoying that all of the free clean air. And of course, the pace as well, I would say, is the better. Just looking at qualifying and the difference of laps, I think that already tells it that he was really looking here for a nice win. So he is leading the way on lap 7. You see now Heyman who's in Hyper Mustang now battling for second. And at this point, I would have expected to see people already pitting because, I don't know, I think these soft tires for most of the drivers only last between 5 and 6 laps. So right now we see Gammon Goose pitting and Hyper Mustang of course goes alongside. And then it comes everyone else, like everyone else at the softs pitting on lap 7. That's quite interesting. And yeah, that's simply the best lap for pitting as we see Mr. Crank. I don't know what the hell is happening with him, but he's stuck there. And I'm pretty sure he's pretty much retired, so that's the first DNF of the season. As in the meantime, you see Javi is pitted for the medium tires. You see Tomato still obviously out, so yeah, starting with the medium so he can go a little bit longer, but although I would probably recommend him to pit now, since I think 9 laps is enough, more than enough for those mediums. So we see now Hyper Mustang again, who's going side by side. Is it going to end up on a crash? And it doesn't. They're still going side by side now, going to the next corners. We see Mongoose with inside line, and oh, and he keeps the position. He keeps second place. Though Hyper Mustang is not that far away. Because right now we also have a quite massive battle here. It's Cesar, Evarditos, and Joe Porsche and Carino as well. We see quite a huge battle. It's like now it's just 3 drivers, but there were a big train of 5 drivers. We see now Carino trying to fall inside of Evarditos. They're going now side by side with each other. Oh my god, Carino ends up on the grass in the final chicane. That's quite chaotic race here, as you can see. It's not the easiest track for overtaking. I think it does take a lot of patience here. Yeah, really important to know when you should overtake people. In the meantime, still looking at this battle now for a second, it's Hyper Mustang versus Game On Goose. Hyper Mustang defending pretty well, but now Game On Goose hit a better exit on the outside. As you can see, oh, he's gonna make the move. That's really nicely done by the Canadian, but now we see Hyper Mustang battling back. He goes for inside line into turn 1. Can he take it? They go still side by side. They both end up on the grass in different places, as we see now Game On Goose once again taking the position on the inside, and yes, really defending pretty well. I think they're really just settling down for this second place, as we see Tomatoes has gone for his pit stop on now on Hearts. So yeah, he's certainly going for the 2-stopper, and I believe actually I don't know how many laps Tomatoes is gonna do with those tires, but he's certainly not gonna go until the end. I'm pretty sure he's gonna have to pit for softs at some point. As we see now, Cesar battling now for P4 here. It's Cesar now versus Emma Box. Emma Box sometimes have some weird things with flag as we see he goes too deep into the grass now. Joe Post is gonna take advantage of that and he takes the position. But Emma Box maybe looking to take it back and there he goes. He's still going now side by side very slowly there. We see maybe Edvarditos now going making it free wide. Oh my god, he gets a really big crash there as he was on the outsiders now. We're gonna have a rain here. It's looks like the rain is going to be in house and everyone is going to pit for the forwards. And I can see Edvarditos not really happy with that crash there. But I will just say, if you go toward the outside of the airplane, you can sometimes really expect the worst there. As we see now, Emma Box's upwards really striking on those tires as the track was still dry, but now the rain has just come in now. So those wets are the ideal tires to be used. As we see also right at the front, oh my god, Hyper Mustang with a really big moment there. We see Cesar maybe going for the move, and I don't know what the hell happened with Hyper Mustang, but he has lost quite the distance to Game on Goose, and now he's really like was 6 seconds down and he was getting caught up by Cesar there. So we basically got a big battle here for the third place. Cesar already tries to move on the inside of turn one, and now we see Hyper Mustangs really trying to defend. And yeah, we see Hyper Mustang now keeping that third place. I believe for a HRT, I'm not sure which team is this, but yeah, now we see Cesar from Zen now in P4, but now we see Carino and Hammerbox battling each other now for P5. As you can see, we've got a series of like 6 drivers who are very close to each other, not exactly getting the slipstream, but they're not that far away. As we see now Carino and Hammerbox now having a moment here of battling in turn 1. Now Carino messes up the corner. This is a really challenging track for this driver, that's for sure. And mistakes are really common here. In so many corners, really need to know how to connect these corners well. And now we see Emma Box and Joe Porsche to button lead out. Let's see what can Joe Porsche do. He maybe try and move on the outside. Can he do it? No, Emma Box on the inside actually gets a better exit there. Let's see now it's green lights or Ferra. I think it was Ferra Verde. I think that's the new name of the green lights team. It's looking more like Ferrari or more like an Italian team versus the Del Fox from Joe Porsche there. They're going a little bit side by side. Can Joe Porsche maybe go for the move? Yeah, I don't think he can there. You see, let's see what can Mema Box do. That right in front, we got the teammates here. Carino and Cesar. I would certainly expect them to work as a team as we see. Oh my god, they both gonna like rocket to the pits. Oh, that's a huge moment and a big disaster here for the. Oh my god, I don't know exactly what happened, but Cesar did not pit for new tires, but Carino went for the Inters, but this is a big disaster for them. They were, I believe, P4 and P5, but they now fall down to P7 and P10. As you can see, Cesar is already pitted for soft tires actually. He didn't stay it out, he just changed for dry tires already, but it's too early to do that. And yeah, that's really big disaster for them, as we see now. Tomatoes leading the way, still with 7 seconds lead. Then we got Kemon Goose in second place. Then Joe Porsche now in third, and we got Stefano out of nowhere appearing in a big battle here. So many drivers are pitted for dry tires, but I think that was too early, as you can see, like Joe Porsche and Stefano with these wet tires still. Like it was still wet for most of the time now, only in this final corner they have to do it with much less grip. So let's see now, Joe Porsche going to the pit, Stefano is gonna obviously follow him, and now Carino is gonna have to pit again in such a period of time. He's gonna leave now on in P6, but right now you can see his teammate right behind. Oh my god, he really goes for the dive. These teammates are not really giving any space to each other. As we see now, Edvarditos from Acer now putting himself in the middle of this. But yeah, this is certainly just two chaos right now. As we see now, Edvarditos leading the way. As we see now, the teammates battling each other. Cesar certainly is going to struggle on this team because his tires are certainly older. So let's see now, Carino goes for this save. Oh my god, that's yet another crash. Edvarditos certainly did want to type there something, really not happy with that. As we see, it's really not the best racing as we're seeing here. I think we have seen best from these drivers, so I don't know what's happening today. Maybe it's the track not the best for battling. There's so many corners where drivers struggle, and that always makes it easier to sometimes make some questionable moves. But yeah, now looking more at the front, you still have this battle between Joe Porsche and Stefano. It's for P4 is what now sees Joe Porsche with the inside, and he takes a position pretty nicely there. That's actually some good clean racing there. And we see now also Stefano now down at P5. Let's see what can these two drivers do. I think if they slipstream each other, they can certainly secure a top 5 finish, which I think would be nice for both of them. Because everyone else at the front is just way much better. We see Tomatoes clearly the faster from Game Goose, and Game Goose being clearly faster than Hyper Mustang. Although I really don't know what the hell happened with Mustang. He was battling Goose, then suddenly he loses 6 seconds out of nowhere. And so yeah, now we have this battle for P4 still is Joe Porsche and Stefano that hasn't changed yet. I believe it's an Italian driver versus a Frenchman. I know Joe Porsche is French, but Stefano, I'm not sure if he's Italian or Polish maybe. But yeah, now we see Stefano has messed up the corner a bit. And now he's gonna lose a bit of time to Joe Porsche. So yeah, let's save it there maybe, because there's more battles here. Oh my god, the race has already ended, so Tomatoes is your winner of the first round of Journeyman League Season 5. And Gemas Goose is gonna finish second. This has really caught me off guard, not gonna lie there. Was so entertained that the race has really ended really quickly, as we see now. Hyper Mustang finishing on the podium, that's really nice for him. I believe it's the first race, if I'm not wrong, as we see Joe Porsche P4, then Stefano P5, then it's Carino now P6, followed by Joe Porsche. Then we got Eduardito Cesar, Tema Box, Mascabrivas, Lolzy is not even gonna finish the race. And then Mr. Crime finishing last as another DNF. So yeah, this was the race. Tomatoes gets fastest lap. Kimon was getting second place, and Hyper Mustang completing the top 3 or the podium. And then in the top 5 we got Joe Porsche and Stefan, who were very close to each other there. Then we got Carino finish quite along, and then we got this massive battle. Eduarditos finishing P7 ahead of Cesar the Nemo Box P8 and P9. Then Mascabrivas will complete the top 10, and then we got Talento Rojo drivers not finishing the race. That's an ENF for both of them at the back of the grid.